Hello guys, from this channel. Today we're going to review Air. And I saw this movie in the theater yesterday. I didn't have time to, it's not that I didn't have time. I just completely forgot to do the initial reaction for some reason. So, and yeah, this is me reviewing it now. So, not much to say, but we can get right into this one. Starting off what this movie's about the creation of the Air Jordan, sort of how it came to be, the story behind it. And you have this character of Sonny, who is in Nike, wants to kind of turn the basketball division the other way and create a shoe that defines generations, essentially, or so they can make money, essentially. And yeah, and now we have the good. I think what this movie does so well, it just balances out humor and entertainment. It does it perfectly, or humor and inspiration. Like this, with what Matt Damon does here, you see him kind of just doing stuff that's kind of, I'm not gonna say like above his job, where like he's not really allowed to do it. It just makes you, and then he's someone that doesn't take no for an answer. It kind of pushes you to sort of, or me, or to sort of do the same thing whenever I'm in like a tough situation like him. Or I'm making a bunch of assumptions here, but whatever. But overall, I thought this movie was fantastic. And like all the characters are great with great actors. You got obviously Matt Damon as the star here, who's really funny as this character of Sonny. You also have Ben Affleck. He's fantastic here as Phil, the CEO of the company. He's also a fantastic director, which I'll talk about that a little later. And then you also have Jason Bateman and Chris Tucker in sort of leading roles of Nike's. Sort of, and they're hilarious in their roles. And the Asian guy, I forgot the actor's name, but he does a great job here. The cast here is fantastic overall, and all the characters are funny, and I think the humor here just works perfectly, and it doesn't undercut any of the drama, sort of. So like, it just fits, all of that fits in perfectly, and like you're just feeling, you're kind of with these characters throughout it. It's not a very long movie, but it doesn't need to be. Like I came out of the theater like that was perfectly. My friends like that felt short. I'm like, it didn't need to be longer though. You got everything you needed out of it. So. There you go. And then another thing also, like, I think it's kind of an afterthought if you really think about, like, I'm someone that wears Jordans personally, but I never really think about, like, how did this shoe come to be? And then you watch it, and then, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I never thought about that. I never thought that'd be, you wouldn't think a movie about shoes would be that interesting, but there you go. So far, best movie of the year. And all the humor bits are really funny, and I'm not really going to go into that because it's, yeah. You know what I mean. I think it just Ben Affleck just pulls it out here, and you got incredible talent here with Ben Affleck directing, which he is a great director. Movies like The Town, Gone Baby Gone, which are both fantastic. Also, I like Argo as well. Haven't seen Live by Night, but yeah, whatever. Overall, man, I think I'm gonna see Live by Night and Argo again, and I'm gonna rank those movies soon. And so yeah, I thought I had a great time here with this one, and it just does everything so well. I wouldn't take any scene out of it. I wouldn't really add much into it because it just fleshes out our characters, fleshes out sort of how the Jordans came to be, and the characters are done really well. This movie just does everything well. It's not one I really have much to talk about because it kind of like there's not really much to talk about. It just does everything it's trying to do. It just does it really well, and I think that's what works about it. It's not my favorite Ben Affleck movie. I don't even think it's my second favorite. I think my third so far, because I definitely like it more than I definitely like Gone Baby Gone and The Town a bit more. They're more my kind of movies because I'm not really a big sports fan, but you know. But another thing also, like, even if you're not a sports fan, you can still get enjoyment out of this one because, like, it's not about basketball. It's not about Michael Jordan. It's about sort of the creation and the characters or the people behind the shoe of the Jordan, sort of the creation about that, and just. It's one of those movies you wouldn't really expect to be so good, but here we have it, and I thought it was great. And as I said, it's really entertaining. It's funny. It kept me there the entire time. It was fun to go see in the theater. And if you haven't seen this one, which I'm assuming most people have at this point, go check it out. And it's one that was not on my radar until I saw it on the Super Bowl trailer commercials. I saw it for I'm like, what's this trailer with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? It could be good. It's got Matt Damon, in which two actors I really like. And after that, I literally called up to my mom. I'm like, we should go see that. And then they also saw the trailer too. So, yeah. I don't watch sports whatsoever, and I got a ton of enjoyment out of it. So, it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. And so far, best movie of the year. I don't know if that will stay that way, but it might. For this movie's final score, I'm gonna give it a 9.6 out of 10. I thought it does everything it's trying to perfectly. It just encapsulates everything, and it kind of. I didn't mention this, but I also kind of liked how they sort of hid Michael Jordan's face out of it. And the weird thing is, like, I feel like some of these past movie reviews, I've just reviewed movies that are just really good. So like, haven't had the need to put like a mixed stuff or anything like that here. And there's nothing I really would say I'm like kind of mixed on, like, or nothing like. I didn't really nitpick enough to really do that, and yeah. I mean, maybe it could have been a little long because I did kind of feel like it was really short, but I don't know. It was perfectly, the length was perfect, and I thought it was fantastic. So there you go. And yeah, what I give this movie, I think a 9.5 out of 10. There you go. If you haven't seen this one, go check it out. Probably, I'm assuming most people have, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and see you guys next time. Adios.